Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to the early morning hustle show that's not always early and it's not always in the morning. I'm here to test your patience and your intelligence. This episode of Politically Incorrect is sponsored by Greg and Alicia, and they hear what the tea. So I called Greg and Alicia to see what they was talking about today, what political tea they had up for me today, and this is what they started off with. No, I think they started off with, oh, I ain't get him, I need to find him. But they started off with the Bling Bishop. We're going to get to him next. But Tiffany Henyard in federal custody, according to Sutherland Journal, on the scene to confirm. I don't know what, but this lady, y'all heard about her? So where did they say she was? I think she's in Illinois, and apparently, like my daddy said they hit her with RICO charges. What are you doing with that? What they hit you with that RICO? Where they gotta call Drake to sing a song for you? What you doing? So apparently, like the population is so small, but she made like her salary is like $300,000 a year. There's some clear nepotism here. I heard, I believe it was her. Is she the one who bought the BMW for $90,000? Maybe that was the bishop. That might be the bishop. Yeah, that's the bishop. I'm mixing my stories up. Forgive me. So she's the RICO charges. 300. Oh, Dalton County. That's where she's from. They call her super mayor, and I don't know. My parents was telling me they call her super mayor, but when they call her super mayor, when I say super mayor, what's the first thing that come up in your mind? I'm just saying. I'm not thinking about nobody being the mayor. They say she make more money than the governor, and she say that family members. They say that her family members that that she got working for her, so she's the mayor, but that work for her in the office make like over $100,000. All I want to know is you hiring? This my first time seeing him, but that boy is sharp. I like his little fashion sense. It's kind of a little bit too much going on here. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't like it. I like the colors. The colors is really what got me, like, all first glance. But when I sit and I look at it, because fashion is all about taking different patterns and making them go together. But at this point, I'm just dizzy. Anyway, so this guy, my parents, Greg and Alicia, what thought he? They told me about the Bling Bishop. I guess that's what they call him. This boy was robbing church people out their money. They said that boy spent what, $90,000. He was supposed to be buying a lady a house. You can't even, if you can't go to fucking Bella Noche and party, where can you go? If you can't go to the church and get some help with your house, where can you go? That boy is fucking up the church's money for real. So the lady gave him $90,000 to get our house, and he bought a BMW, some Louis Vuitton, and some stuff from Foot Locker. My dad, because I'm trying to figure, I'm counting that man pockets at this point, because at this point it's our pockets. It's the church's money. So I definitely could count it. And I'm like, a BMW and Louis Vuitton. And my dad was like, well, that's $3,000 to $7,000. Nah, Louis, but the price went up on Louis. So I feel like a BMW and at least two Louis. But he went to Foot Locker. You could get some shoes. Do they sell J's at Foot Locker? I don't know if he wear J's. He look like his shoes from Fendi, bitch. Oh, his outfit is pissing me off. And then if you're going to steal from people, don't put it in their face. First off, this is PR at its best, because you can't help but look at this picture and feel empathy. He posted this 6 days ago. I feel a little sad, so maybe this will get y'all to stick around for a little bit minute, because look at this. This is PR at its best. Whoever, I'm sure this isn't the same person that got on and told him to fucking say anything. But my daddy was like, have you learned nothing from all of the criminals? And so I think that we're about to enter the conspiracy corner, sponsored by Alicia. My mom loves a good conspiracy, and I'm starting to follow in with her. But one, me and my dad, and I believe my mom too, we came to the conclusion, it was a unanimous vote that this boy knocked off Biggie. Like, it's just like he probably knocked off a lot of people. And my dad say, you reap what you sow. Like, I'm just disappointed in him for being so arrogant. I forgot who he said, but have you learned nothing? Like, have you learned nothing from, he said, have you learned nothing from R. Kelly? He said why that boy still had them tapes. But my conspiracy theory here is that this boy, I think I said Diddy a clone. Cause my mama say Diddy is a demon from hell. I'm convinced that he's a fucking clone. But yeah. So we had to stop by that. Next on the conspiracy theory list. So my mom is convinced that Kim Jong-un is a clone. She say he a clone. She say the real Kim Jong got knocked off a long time ago, and she don't know if it's a alien or what in there, but that's not the real Kim, that he got knocked off a long time ago. Next conspiracy theory. Y'all, when I saw this, I immediately, don't judge Jamal. I immediately was like, oh no, this was planned. This was planned. They did this on purpose. And so, if I'm going to ask somebody what they think happened, and they going to tell me it's my mama. My daddy not so much on the conspiracy. He be adding in me, and sometimes, oh, I gotta go to Tyler Perry. He next. But she gonna give me the tea. And I believe her. She said that they had to get that boy out the way. That this was done for Biden campaign. That with him out the way, that he can make the political moves that he need to make look like the savior, because this boy that this just happened to, he wasn't gonna do what they needed him to do, so they got him out the way. I think so. I was like, oh, this not. I say, Mama, Daddy, what y'all think about Iran's president being killed? I said, how y'all think that's gonna affect us? And they think that it's gonna result in a ceasefire. My question is for how long? Because my issue is, do we know where Hamas is? Because until, like, and that's what the man said. He said until I hear what y'all saying, but somebody need to produce something to this man, because I feel like even though there's a ceasefire, if somebody throw another leak at Israel, it's up. So I think this is a bigger issue, and it is what it is. But that I'm completely with my mom on that conspiracy theory. Absolutely. This was a setup. All right, next. Why ain't nobody told me nothing about Tyler Perry liking Menses? Nobody told me nothing. We still in the conspiracy corner, bitch, but I want to phone my mom and my daddy. And girl, she told me that the man did. She said word on the street that he had relations with the great bishop. That's what my mama say. And then I get online and look, it's right in the bottom. It say T.D. Jackson, the boy. Y'all, and I'm so shocked. And my daddy just tickled to death. He was like, everybody knew. Word on the street is he used to be walking around in the city. I'm from Louisiana, so the city is New Orleans, but they used to be walking around in the city in the hilly wigs back in the day, girl. That's what they, my Snoop Boys, girl, that's what I heard. That's what I heard on the street. And then they told my dad is a huge Boondocks fan. He said that Tyler Perry got all up in the hoopla over the Boondocks video and the allegations that be going on in there. But that man don't like, that man like, I don't believe it. He said, I know you lying. So that's my tea. All right, so let me see what's next. All right, so it's Testimony Tuesday. On Testimony Tuesday, we stop and we say what we're grateful for. And so this is my friend Dorian. Dorian has been a great friend of mine for a really long time. He's been with me through the ups and the downs, and today is his birthday. I'm always poor when I'm around him, but it doesn't matter. He's like a great human, him and my whole group of friends. So I just wanted to take some time to say, just thank you, Golden Girls Voice. Thank you for being my friend after all of these years. I'm sure I've given you so many gray hairs, but I wish you so many blessings on your birthday. I just, like, you're such a good human. He really is such a good human. So I'm grateful for my friendship with Dorian after all of these years. Long, far, close, near. You're a great friend. So what are you grateful today? I'm definitely grateful for him and my friendship with him. I love you to pieces, doll. I could never repay you for all of the kind things that you've done for me in my life. I hope you have the best birthday ever. Happy birthday.